What would happen if the Titanoboa still existed today? It's safe to say that if the Titanoboa were still alive, human beings would be an ideal snack. Almost 60 million years ago, one of the Paleocene's terrifying predators could be found stealthily slithering around the waters of South America. Discovered in Colombia, this creature's official name is Titanoboa cerrejonensis. With a length of almost 49 feet and weighing just about 1,000 kilograms, it would be nearly 3 times the size of a massive anaconda. If you are a person of average height, its 3-foot girth would be about as high as your waist. Fortunately, or maybe, unfortunately, you would be most likely to find a Titanoboa when you're both busy hunting for fish or swimming. It's actually a matter of physics. Moving around in the water is a lot easier for creatures like huge whales and this snake instead of being on land. And even though living in trees has never even been an option for this great snake, it could trek inland on certain occasions. Scientists are also speculating that it belongs to the snake family called boids. They happen to be non-venomous snakes, which might sound pretty safe, but Titanoboas could easily use teeth to grab a hold of their prey. And it has been said that the teeth can bend, like curved hooks that are sticking into you. The more the prey struggles, the more it will get hooked. Then they will squeeze their prey, and after a few minutes, ischemia takes place. Fossils also show that a Titanoboa's lower jaw would extend past the back of the skull, giving it a much greater range of movement when opening its mouth. This means that it could swallow you in one piece. The Titanoboa most probably fed on giant turtles as well as primitive crocodiles, which were about 20 feet in length. A snake of this size would probably have to eat at least 40 kilograms of food every single day. That's almost twice as much as an anaconda. These snakes are absolute assassins that can move very easily in water, and there's no doubt that humans would be the ideal choice for a snack. Places like Australia seem to coexist with such troublesome snakes, but the sheer massiveness of the Titanoboa would easily dwarf anything we're used to. The Titanoboa would have preferred a hot, damp, jungle-like area, like the Amazon, as snakes rely on the heat from outside their bodies to survive. Approximately 58 million years ago, the Titanoboa lived in an environment that was about 5 degrees Celsius warmer than it is today. Could it be possible to find these giant snakes in Asia or a place like Florida? This is because it's sweltering and humid for the better part of the year. Because of its massive body, it would most likely hide in hot and swampy areas or lakes, as this also allows it to hunt much more efficiently. Alligators that lounge along golf course lakes are quite common in Florida, and the Titanoboa could very easily be attracted to this food haven. And if there happened to be no alligators on the menu that day, what would be the next best option? Easy, the golfers. We bet you are wondering if there actually is any benefit to having the Titanoboa around. There actually would be, and it's for pest control. Deer, raccoons, or just about anything ripping through your garbage would no longer be an issue with a Titanoboa on the lookout. Although no one actually knows the exact reason why Titanoboa went extinct, but 2 theories have been put forward. Climate change could have significantly contributed to the disappearance and extinction of most of the Titanoboa. The declining global temperatures eventually favored the emergence of smaller snakes. Larger reptiles were gradually erased, and smaller snakes, along with other reptiles, took over their places in the ecosystem. The rapid drop in temperatures also made the metabolic processes of the Titanoboa quite difficult. Habitat change also contributed majorly to the extinction of the Titanoboa. Rainforests were eventually reduced, and it paved the way to grasslands, which is why the Titanoboa lacked proper habitat. They disappeared and also paved the way for smaller snakes. Although the Titanoboa is luckily extinct, we certainly recommend that you stay clear of any giant snakes. In 2018, an Indonesian woman was swallowed by a giant python. What would it be like to be eaten alive by one of these giants?